Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the British royal family. As the majority of my viewers are from the US, I would like to just take a moment to send my thoughts to those in North Carolina and other affected areas who are still affected by the devastating effects of the hurricane. I've noticed that Elon Musk is attempting to get Starlink satellite internet connection to as many people as possible out there, but has so far been prevented from doing any more, which is quite sad. My thoughts and prayers are with you all, and I pray that you have the help and support you need. I understand that there are many that have got a connection at least, and that neighbours are helping them. So Harry is supposed to be in London after his short New York City trip. I'm reading also that Charles Spencer has promised Harry and Meghan that they could move into the late Princess Diana's former home at Althorpe, and that they could use it as a temporary UK base. I don't know that I believe this, but in this soap opera, I guess anything is possible. The thought of Meghan at Diana's grave gives me chills, and probably many others, though I think that this is all talk. I really cannot see the Spencer family allowing this. However, it has been implied that Charles Spencer is attempting to mediate between Harry and William. But I also don't see why Charles Spencer would try and help Harry and Meghan after he was the one who tried to influence Harry not to marry Meghan in support of William. Also, Meghan said that she would never set foot in the UK again. She has been banned for a very long time from setting foot on any royal property unaccompanied, and this includes European palaces. Some old news is now resurfacing about Prince William being worried about the location of several pieces of Diana's jewels, which were given to Meghan by Prince Harry. I don't know why this has resurfaced. I don't know whether it's he's worried again, this is a new concern, or if it's just talking about when he was previously worried and it's just old news coming up again. I said in previous videos over the years that Meghan does not have Diana's genuine jewellery, that they are replicas, and I did a video to prove this, and I will put this link in the description and at the end of this video. It's also been said that Harry and Meghan's Art Foundation is not declaring the $4 million on the latest tax return. This is a huge distraction from the fact that the videos of them at the Sean Combs freak-off parties are said to exist and will allegedly be shown to the public along with the videos of other celebrities and well-known people. It's not just Harry and Meghan. There are many other celebrities and world leaders whose names have been connected with this person. So the previous headlines have been that the discrepancy of their arch-wealth financial records is quite significant and doesn't make them look very good. As the Mail says, it couldn't have come at a worse time for their foundation, as it was only given the green light to spend and raise money again earlier this year. And I quote, after charity officials branded it as delinquent and not in good standing. I guarantee that this is the least of their concerns. They always seem to wriggle their way out of everything, but when the party tapes come out, that's going to be a bigger problem for them because it involves children. All of these things that they run away from, such as Harry's Africa Parks charity, it's always been about the children. It's always the children that are ultimately the victims. Harry and Meghan have never been true victims, except of their own egos and of each other. My last video was about their and other royals' involvement at these parties. I did say to be prepared for big surprises or other shocks as regards to people, including Harry and Meghan. Those that attended would have known that there was seriously corrupt goings-on at the later party, and believe me, it was much, much worse than the photo that we see online, carefully pixelated out, of a naked woman covered in food, with Sean Combs eating chocolate-covered strawberries off her naked body. It was even worse than that. It was probably the worst things that some of you could imagine. It was way more than threesomes and depraved gay orgies with many men, and even worse than the drugging and raping of victims. It will come out, but it will shock people to the core when it does. I'm limited with what I can put in this video, but I feel compelled to talk about this because it just cannot be swept under the rug like the Epstein stuff. It's way more important than their tax return, though you'd think that judging by the headlines, that money takes way more precedence over the suffering and lives of children. So, this is part 2 of that video, which I started recording actually nearly a week ago, so my apologies. Such a long delay in posting this video. It's been lots of things, the usual stuff when life gets in the way of work, and I've also been trying to work out a new software whereby I can do some of my videos on a live stream, whereby it'll be just like it is now, but you'll be able to have most of the interesting stuff, especially for my older videos. I can compile them together and have it running on a live feed. I'm not quite sure how to do it. I'm teaching myself, like I have been with everything. So we'll see. And if I can get it to work, I'll be doing that next. I'm doing it with I think first of all, with my creative channel, where I have art and I also have scripture readings, and another channel I have, which is a health channel, which doesn't have a lot of subscribers, but I'm sort of working to build those up a little more as well, especially the creative one for those that like it. And this one, I think it would be good on this one. So it's a lot to do with all the other things in life as well. So I will try then to be a bit more frequent with my videos. So this is the second part of that video, this video, which I recorded days ago, and obviously things have changed. There is now another hurricane on the way, which will affect Florida, with yet another one hot on the heels of that. So incredible. So I wish all of those in Florida protection and safety. I know a few people that live there. And for those that are planning to leave, I pray that you manage to find somewhere really safe. I've read on X that there are people who have land, obviously further north in different states, who are offering for people to either camp or have their RVs there, including their animals. So check them out. It's really good that people are doing this. If I find any links, I'll post them here. I'm not sure. I don't think I can post any links to X on YouTube. I think that's not a done thing. Well, as far as all the trivial stuff to do with the Harkles, Meghan has reworn the red dress that she had altered and looks very much like, well, it does look very reminiscent of her briefcase days. And this is no longer working. Most people are realising that the Harry and Meghan show is a massive distraction, and to take away the attention from the real more serious things which are going on. Harry is going to court, ironically, to sue for his privacy whilst promoting his book, which betrays the privacy of his family. And Meghan is promoting children's charities and talking about children whilst not appearing to have any of her own. Just my opinion, and all of this is allegedly, as always. So most of us know by now that Meghan wasn't invited to this recent event at the Children's Hospital in LA, and she apparently gatecrashed, which is why she had to leave or be dragged out by the side door. I don't really like criticising someone's physical appearance. I try not to, but in this case, this is criticising what she was actually doing, which was clasping a woman's hand against her private or nether regions, whatever you want to call them, politely. What was all that about? It looks very strange to me. The expression on their faces is bizarre, especially Meghan's. Meghan looks very weird, and most people just don't do that. Or was it really accidental? We know that Meghan likes to have a good scratch there occasionally, and we've seen that on various videos, but this is taking it a little far. And yes, I do try to keep my videos appropriate and above board, but I will go there when it comes to things like this and that stain on her dress. I will address these subjects, whilst probably some others might not. The media are trying to convince us that Harry and William might actually take a step towards mending their relationship, also Charles, but this is all speculation, and they're just throwing that out there to keep things going, to take our attention off the real stuff. And those videos are coming out. There's more talk about this, and I really think it's imminent. I really do. Why she was at an event for which she did not have a ticket. No one seems to want her anywhere. Even Jenny Bond, royal expert, has said that Meghan will not return to the UK, and she's not popular with the people living in the country. So why has this taken so many years to be admitted publicly? Harry has also delayed getting back to Meghan by extending his trip. We knew this would happen. This is supposed to be so that he can spend time with his Spencer relatives in South Africa. How interesting. Word has it that he has a plan also to meet with various cousins and friends that he has not seen for a long while. And as far as Harry wanting space from Meghan because he's desperate to be taken seriously again, he is very late in realising this. He's been a joke for years while he's been with Meghan, and he's only now realising that he needs to be separate to be taken seriously. Is it too late, do you think? Even the judge recently chucked out Harry's claim that he has been bugged. It seems that no one is taking him seriously for sure. As far as the other royals go, formal discussions are going to be held regarding Prince Andrew being evicted from the Royal Lodge by the end of the year. This is unless he and Sarah either get out the DIY tools and start fixing up that place, or they fund the repairs. I don't think they've got the, if you like, people that they can borrow money off. P. Diddy is otherwise engaged, locked up, and let's not forget Jeffrey Epstein. These people are not available anymore for Sarah or Andrew to go and try and borrow money to do up their house. So let me have your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.